Before using any pedestrian-controlled powered equipment, make sure you have read and understood the instruction manual. Always check the model number on the equipment to make sure that you have the right instruction manual. To determine whether you need ear protection, check the equipment's decibel rating. Also check its weight, because this can affect how you move and handle the equipment. Before you remove the equipment from its storage position, check the workplace to ensure that it is clean, tidy, and free of hazards and obstacles. Carefully remove the equipment from its storage position and visually inspect it for signs of damage and faults. Check the area where it was stored to ensure that nothing has fallen off or been left behind. Check the equipment on a firm and level surface. Check that all connectors are tight. Check that parts which should move freely do so. Check that there are no leaks. And check that the petrol cap is secure. If necessary, remove any attachments before continuing to check the equipment. Check that any spring-loaded handles work properly. Disconnect the high-tension cable to make sure the equipment does not start accidentally. Lift the machine up from the front and without touching the blade, check that the connecting nuts are secure. Now reconnect the high-tension lead. Check that each wheel is secure and that it spins freely. Ensure that the fuel tap is turned off, checking against the diagram on the side of the equipment. Check that the air filter is in position, that it does not need replacing, and that the air filter casing is clean and dry. Make sure that the equipment is set to the right height. Check that the air intake is clean, clear, and free of debris which could otherwise be sucked into the equipment. Check that the rear of the equipment is clean and free of debris. And also check that any spring-loaded parts are in full working order. Check the level of the engine oil. There is another video which explains in full how to check and refill engine oil. Replace any attachments and make sure they're secure before you take the equipment outside for refueling and use. Another video explains in full how to refuel the equipment. Before you start up the equipment, make sure that the handle is secure. Check that the start cord is secure and is not perished or damaged in any way. Keeping hold of any safety handles, start the equipment, make sure that it runs correctly, and then shut it down again. The equipment is now ready to use.